China hasn't bought any soybeans from the U.S. this year. Maddie France joins us in studio to show us what's causing that change and how it's affecting farmers in our area. Good evening, Maddie.
Hey, John. In recent years, China has imported about half of all soybeans produced in the U.S. But through a series of retaliatory tariffs, China now charges a 35% duty on U.S. soybeans. At the same time, it's imported a record number of soybeans from Brazil. And with the harvest season just beginning, farmers are getting nervous.
It's a scary scenario.
Like many farmers in our area, Phil Ford in Rock Island County exports a good deal of his soybean crop.
It's going to be break-even situation.
And a lot of that used to go to China.
It wasn't that long ago. They were 50% of our export market. Right this year, it's literally zero.
He says most of those purchases happen between harvest season and the end of the year.
Because that's when the U.S. soybean supply is most abundant and typically the cheapest.
We're fighting against time, quite honestly, right now.
Brian Corkle in Henry County also grows soybeans.
They typically, once it hits March and South America starts to have their harvest, they tend to buy more from South America. So
he hopes there's a breakthrough in tariff negotiations sooner than later.
Because it's going to have a huge effect on what we get paid at the farm level.
Everything's inflated.
Ford says this uncertainty is only adding to the stress farmers feel right now. The 6 months after harvest are when he typically plans his expenses for the year, but it's a tough task when the future of his crops is unknown.
Everything's higher, and we're not seeing it on the backside to fill that gap.
We are certainly minding our expenses a lot closer and trying to keep those in check.
Corkle says he's focusing on what he can control.
Hopefully something will come about here soon.
Even with China sales in limbo, Ford says global demand for soybeans is high. Markets like Mexico, Europe, Japan, and Indonesia have been promising, but farmers still need China to make the bulk of those purchases. And Corkle says the exporter he uses hasn't turned deliveries away yet, so it has been able to find buyers. John?
All right, Maddie, thank you.